ask you, you've been so happy all week, and the elation when your hand was raised and the belt was wrapped around your waist. How does this win compare to some of the other huge wins of your career, given everything you've gone through?
I've never enjoyed being out there as much as I enjoy it now. There's a confidence, there's a peace that I carry with me today that makes everything I do a lot easier. I was just in the moment. I had fun with the fans afterwards. I felt calm and I felt happy out there, and it was just awesome. Everything was awesome. It worked out perfectly. I was able to do what I said I was going to do, which was not just win the fight, but dominate. And very exciting.
You certainly did that. I mean, it was over in a flash. You said you wanted to get it done early and dominate, but were you surprised at how easy it was for you?
No, I wasn't surprised. I know that Cyril has a lot of work to do in his jiu-jitsu and in his wrestling. These are two things that take years and years of hard work in order to really get comfortable with. So I wasn't surprised.
You said as well that in the past you've gone into camp, but you haven't necessarily lived the fighter, the constant training lifestyle. Is that different now? How soon are you going to get back in? Already talking about July International Fight Week against Stipe Miocic.
Yeah, so I have my own martial arts program now. We call ourselves Team Jones. And with that being said, shout out to Nick Urso, who actually owns the building that we work out of, Jackson's Acoma. Those guys gave me a place to continue my journey, and I'm forever grateful. But I have my own team now, and these guys hold me accountable. We've been training for 3 years, even when I didn't know who I was going to be fighting against. We got a few guys on the team, Maurice Green, Jorgen De Castro. These guys are both in the PFL, and they have a tournament that's going to be coming up really soon. So I need to push those guys as well. It's their turn. It's time for me to be the training partner, and so it's right back to work.
Can I talk about that submission, though? Because somebody said that you don't really like that submission, right?
I love the submission. I absolutely love the submission. Yeah, I had his head the first time around, and I had him in a really hard neck crank. I could actually feel his neck popping. And then the second time I went for the same neck crank, he actually gave me the chin instead of allowing his neck to twist under so much pressure the second time around. And I got the choke. When I had that rear naked choke, I knew I had him. It was really, really tight.
How did you feel, though, when you actually realized that, you actually got
it was over? I felt so grateful. Initially, I just started thanking God. I felt like he was with me this whole time. I've been acknowledging him more than ever. I've been praying. I'm not ashamed of my faith, and he just showed me what life can be when you keep him first. And so it was more than what I expected.
You said the whole week that you wanted to be the baddest man on the planet. That's what you're going for, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for, is the baddest man on the planet. I know that Cyril Gane is only one heavyweight. There's many more that's looking at the chops to get their opportunity to face me, and I cannot wait to meet these challenges. One thing I'm very aware of is that only one of them can fight me at a time. And if you give me time to study your game, study your strengths, I will come up with a great strategy, and I'll come with full confidence, and I'll be expecting to win.
Jon, if there are still people that don't consider you the greatest of all time, is that on them now?
Yeah, it's on them. But you know what? Being the greatest of all time, I don't think about it too much. I don't really think about it too much. It is what it is. It's just I'm a product of a lot of hard work. I just got to keep winning one fight at a time.
And what happened with the tape on your foot? And did that throw you mentally even for a split second before you entered the cage?
Yeah. So I not only taped my toe, but I taped my foot. I wanted the tape to stay on properly, and the commission said that it wasn't going to fly. But one thing about my job, it's hard. It throws curveballs, and you got to be able to adapt and overcome. And so I stayed cool, calm, collected. We got the tape removed, and the fight continued, and I did my thing.
What was the deal with your toe? Did you have a lingering injury?
Yeah, so when I fought Chael Sonnen, I hurt my toe pretty bad. And now it's more of a confidence thing to just make sure that it never goes out of place again. And so every single practice, I tape my toe, and it just makes me feel secure.
Talking about, there's plenty of other heavyweights, as you said, and there was a chance that Stipe would have been your first heavyweight opponent. So have you allowed yourself, or did you allow yourself to sort of start studying him and think about how you might fight Stipe?
Yes, I'm already prepared for Stipe Miocic. We actually did a full training camp for Stipe Miocic already, and the fight didn't transpire. And we're just going to pull out our own notes. We're going to refine these notes. We're going to get right back to studying, and everything I do will be about Stipe Miocic. I believe that I'm going to not only win this fight against Stipe, but I'm going to finish Stipe Miocic. I don't know if it's going to be a first round, second round, but my hopes is before the championship rounds. I have zero doubt that I'll beat Stipe Miocic.
How special was to have your family here, your brothers, your family, your everybody?
I got the whole team here. I got my spiritual team. I got my coaching staff. I got my teammates. I got my children, my dad's coaches. I mean, everyone's here, and I felt the prayer warriors around the world. I really felt them, and it feels good. Tonight's my daughter's 10th birthday, Olivia Haven Jones, and I know she's at the hotel room right now, so proud of her dad, and I did it for her. I did it for my baby girl.
There was a lot of talks about how big you would be, and like you would be able to hit the shots and everything. You think you answered everything tonight?
Yeah. I wasn't happy with my physique. I'm used to looking in the mirror on a fight week and seeing an 8-pack, a 6-pack, and being all ripped up. I've always held myself to a very high standard as an athlete, and it played in my head a little bit. But at the end of the day, there's great athletes around the world that have all different types of body shapes, and I knew that I just owe it to myself and the hard work to not worry about something and not be so vain, and just get out there, and take my shirt off anyways in front of everybody. My next fight, I do want to be stronger. I want to be more fit, more lean. My cardio is at an all-time high right now. I could fight all night long, and that's something that a lot of heavyweights, I don't know if they can all say that. But not only will I be in great, not only will my cardio be extraordinary in my next performance, but I'm gonna look and feel just amazing.
New weight class, new belt. Do we have a new Jon Jones today?
Yes.
You look like you are in peace. More peaceful.
I'm in great peace. I earned this victory, and I got to show the world that there is no flukes, there's no coincidences. I got to get right back to work and make this next victory just as great.
The being 248 pounds is what you weighed in. Do you think that's kind of about where you'll land in the next fight? Stipe is not always the heaviest heavyweight, but was that a comfortable weight for you?
That's a very good weight for me, yeah. I felt like I could move. I felt my agility, my speed, everything was there. I'll continue to weight lift. I'll continue trying to get stronger. I hear Stipe talking about the fact that he weighs more than 250. He weighs more than 250 already.
Oh, he does?
One thing that he doesn't realize is that this is not a weightlifting competition. It's not a competition of who can get bigger than the other guy. Despite what Stipe weighs, he'll never be younger. He'll never be faster. And I can't wait to destroy him.
Last question from me. You obviously you reigned supreme for so long in the light heavyweight division. Do you want to do the same in the heavyweight division, or is this a couple of fights, or is this I'm going to do the same thing in this heavyweight division?
My mindset is just to fight a few times. I've been blessed to not have received too many concussions. I want to save my intelligence and my brain for my kids, raising my kids, and for future business. So I believe that I only have a few more fights left in me, and then I'll go on to being Jonathan Jones and no more with Jon Bones.
Obviously, there's a big question in your mind once you actually get in there. There's a big difference between training and the actual night of getting in there and feeling yourself as a heavyweight. How much of a confidence boost is this for you that you were able to do it so easily tonight against the #1 ranked guy?
It's a great confidence booster, but my goal is just to stay humble. Pride comes before the fall, and I'm very proud of my performance tonight. But I got to remain humble. People calling you the GOAT, you're the man, you're the baddest man on the planet. That's dangerous. It's dangerous business. And I'm going to go home. I'm going to reground myself. I'm going to give glory to God, because without him, I could have never done this. And I believe that the success is just going to continue. The more that I give him the glory, the more that the success is going to continue to reign in my life. And I'm very grateful.
Jon, Cyril was very angry.
I'll see you guys.
Thank you, Jon. Thanks.
Thanks, Jon.